I'm not gonna be around the bush when it comes to this video, so I'm just gonna flat out say it. FighterZ is a flawed game. And despite what you may think, I don't dislike it. As a matter of fact, I think it's probably one of the most visually pleasing Dragon Ball games we've gotten in a very long time. Arc Systems did a really great job in capturing the feel of Dragon Ball, which I think they should be applauded for. Now, with all that aside, when you really look at FighterZ, personally for me, it's kind of bare bone. Now, before you fucking have a riot in the comment sections and dislike my video, just hear me out, because I have some points I want to make. Now, in terms of sheer gameplay, FighterZ is great. Its combat system isn't anything really innovative or groundbreaking, but it's fun and intuitive, which is something that I love in fighting games. And I feel as though it's the only Dragon Ball game I've played in a while where if I'm getting my ass kicked, it's because I just suck, and not because the game's working against me. And that should honestly be a set standard for every video game, not just Dragon Ball ones, but I digress. Where the combat system kind of fails for me is when it comes to getting out of combos. I've yet to find an effective way to really get out of combos. It seems like once your opponent has you in a combo, then you're basically fucked until it's over with. And if I'm wrong about that and there actually is an effective way to get out of combos, then please tell me in the comment section because I'd really love to know. But another problem that I have with the combat system is the character switching. Now for me at least, whenever I would press L1 since I play on PS4, or hold L1 for that matter, it seems like there's some type of delay when the characters actually come out. Some people have said to me that if you hold L1 in the same direction that the characters are pointed in, then they come out quicker, but I still can't really tell a major difference. And it's kind of messed up when I'm playing a character and I'm running low on health, so I'm constantly trying to switch out my character, but it's not working. And then all I hear is a Frieza! And I fucking die, and it sucks. And another problem that I hear that some people have with the game are the auto combos. Me personally, I don't care about the auto combos. You know, I use them. I don't really see them as a big issue in the game for me. Yeah, besides that stuff I just named, the gameplay is overall pretty solid, and I like it. Now, going to a more pressing matter is the story mode. Okay, look, I'm gonna be blunt. The story mode is fucking trash. And I like what it was going for with the original story, which I think that a lot of Dragon Ball games should do more of in the future. But in this game, it had a really poor execution. Okay, so this story mode had 3 arcs, okay? I played the first one and about a quarter of the second one, and I just couldn't stand it anymore. It's a constant stream of battle after battle with a cutscene in between every so often, surrounded by so many just unfunny, cringeworthy jokes that seem so forced. If you include comedy in a product, then that's great, but don't make the jokes feel forced. Super has the same problem, but that's a different video for a different day. Another gripe I have with the story is that you'd be like 5 chapters into something, and they just throw a tutorial mission at you out of nowhere, like you haven't already established how to play the game before. If it was only in chapter 1 and like stopped happening around chapter 2, then I'd be completely fine with that. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case, and they constantly had a tutorial mission for each new chapter you went in, which became redundant. Since I'm still on the topic of story mode, let's talk about Android 21 for a second. I think she's meh. I think a lot of her appeal comes from the fact that she's a female in the Dragon Ball series with breasts. She's not a deep character. I have no interest in her. I've yet to even unlock her because you gotta beat the story mode too, and I don't feel like being bothered with that. So, yeah, Android 21 is just there. And overall, the story mode doesn't do much for me. Now, moving on from that and going into the community is gonna be really interesting. Now, for the entire announcement period of FighterZ, people were sucking this game off. Yeah, I know it's a new Dragon Ball game and it was bound to happen, but for FighterZ, it's really prominent. I understand why. It was the first real fighting game that Dragon Ball fans got, and that's something really special to them, which I respect. But if you're one of the people who constantly antagonize others because they don't share the same opinion about a game that you do, then you can go fuck yourself. It's a video game, it's not that serious for all these arguments to take place. Secondly, I see that it's pretty easy for a person to be blinded by hype. Hype is good, but having blind hype for something can cause problems because you start to not see things straight. You start to have fucking, what's his face, Stevie Wonder vision when it comes to seeing the flaws about this game. Anyways, let me go back to the positives about this game, which is the AI. The AI in this game is so good. It will beat you like you stole something from it if you give it the chance. And that's a good thing. It makes you want to get better. It's like, hey, you want to beat me? You gotta earn it, bitch. And I just love that. It's the hardest AI we've had since Infinite World. And that was a long time ago. So I'm glad to see that it made a comeback. Any more positives? I think that's it on my positives. I have one more negative, but it's like a perma negative because it could just be a rumor. But from what I'm hearing, according to what people found in the game's files, there exist base Goku and base Vegeta forms. And potentially, these could be sold to us via DLC. Now, I'm not against DLC, you know, if you put it in your game and if I like it, then I'll buy it. But paying for base Goku and base Vegeta in a Dragon Ball game in 2018? Out your fucking mind. Fuck, I look like paying for base Goku and base Vegeta. That's a fucking scam, man. Look, I hope that's untrue. I really hope that's untrue. Because overall, besides all the faults I named, FighterZ is a pretty good game. And I think that if you're a fan of Dragon Ball and you like fighting games, then you might like it as well. But if that's really the case, then that's insanely stupid. People are still gonna buy it, but hey, what can you do? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this 7-minute video, me just venting my thoughts about FighterZ. If you want to see more content from me, then please remember to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you like the other content you see on my channel. I'm not too sure on how often I'm going to be uploading because I'm still trying to get accustomed to this again. But yeah, if you guys agree with anything I had to say in the video, then that's cool. If you don't, then that's fine as well. Regardless, I'll see you all in the next video. Possibly. Peace out.
But what's important?